Hi. Welcome back. It's Mr. Hoy here again, and today my story is called The Mine-O-Saur. And I don't know if you've ever heard this book, but this is a book about a dinosaur who thinks that everything belongs to him. Does that sound familiar? Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, here I am. Okay. Does that sound familiar to you? Do you have brothers and sisters at home that are always taking your stuff, or are you always taking their stuff? Well, that's what happens in this book. And when you're always saying that that's mine and taking things and not, what's that word again? What are you supposed to do when you have something and you want to play with it with somebody else, or they have something and they want to play with you? It begins with do you know it? Yes, sharing. Good. All right. So, that's what it's about. Sharing. So, we're going to find out how much fun it is to take everything that's yours, and if people really want to play with you. Spoiler alert, they really don't. Okay? So here we go with Mine-O-Saur. It's by Sudipta Barden-Quallen. I hope I got that right. That's the author. And it's illustrated by David Clark. So some really cool pictures. And you might recognize that I do have some dinosaurs here with me today too. But they're not going to be talking because they're, again, from my daughter's collection. Okay, let's start it. Okay. One morning before Mrs. Raptor rang the bell, the dinosaurs were playing in the schoolyard. All of a sudden, they heard a roar. Mine! 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 Oh no, muttered Stegosaurus. Here comes the Mine-O-Saur. That doesn't sound like they're really excited to see him, huh? I wonder why that is. Oh, here he comes. He snatched the jump rope and the ball. He threw the cars against the wall. And then he roared to one and all, Mine! 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 Iguanodon said, That's not fair. Triceratops said, You should share. But the Mine-O-Saur yelled, I don't care. They're mine, mine, mine. Right then, the bell rang. The Mine-O-Saur hugged the toys and said, All mine. You're late, Mrs. Raptor said when the Mine-O-Saur finally came to class. Now you'll have to paint your project during snack time. So Mine-O-Saur was all concerned with everything being his that he didn't follow the schedule, and now he's got to paint his project during snack time. Well, that's not good. He's got to eat snack, doesn't he? By the time the Mine-O-Saur finished, snack time was in full swing. The Mine-O-Saur rushed on ahead. He snatched the scones and strudel bread. He bit the butter tarts and said, They're mine, mine, mine! Is he being nice? Is that something you say when you're nice? That everything's mine? And yell like that? That doesn't sound nice to me. That's our food, yelled Apatosaur. No, it's not, cried Mine-O-Saur, and soon there was a tug of war as he wailed, Mine! Just look at what happens with my face when I say, Mine! Does that look like a nice face? No. The rest of the class can go out for recess, Mrs. Raptor said. You will stay here until you clean up this mess. So, again, he's got to stay in. And now he's going to miss recess. Not good. The Mine-O-Saur scowled and bit into a scone. At least the food's all mine, he grumbled. But the feast wasn't as much fun when it was made for one. Yeah, no one wants to be by themselves, right? I don't like to be by myself. I like to have people with me. At recess, the Mine-O-Saur saw the other dinos having fun building a tower. His arms were flailing all around. The tower tumbled to the ground. He grabbed a bunch of blocks and frowned. They're mine, mine, mine! How could you? Yelled Iguanodon. It's wrecked now, said Pteranodon. The Mine-O-Saur said, oh, come on, these blocks are mine. The dinos rolled their eyes. Finally, the Triceratops said, let's go, guys. I'm having a tough time with Triceratops today, aren't I? I don't need them anyway, said the Mine-O-Saur. I'll build a better tower by myself. Look at this, he shouted, the biggest tower ever! But there was no dino around to hear. So he makes this big tower, and he's all excited about it, and who does he tell? Nobody. There's no one around. They don't want to be around him because he's being what? He's not being nice. He's being mean. That's right. He's being mean. At the other end of the yard, the rest of the dinos were laughing and playing. They didn't seem to miss the Mine-O-Saur at all. The Mine-O-Saur began to shake. There's nothing left for me to take. No toys at all, for goodness sake. And they don't care. Oh, sorry. Gotta show you the pictures. So they don't have anything, but they're still having fun. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they're still having fun? The Mine-O-Saur wanted to laugh and play too, so he gathered up all the stuff that was his and headed toward the dinos. The Mine-O-Saur asked, want some snacks? The other dinos turned their backs. I've brought the blocks for us to stack. Come on, let's share. The Mine-O-Saur tried saying, please, I brought some toys. I'll give you these. The dinos stared down at their knees. They just didn't care. You notice how they're not looking at him? He's coming back and he's like, oh, I'll play with you. I'll play with you. And they're not even looking at him. It's because he wasn't nice. No one wants to be a friend to somebody who's not being nice. He was being mean. He was taking all their stuff, telling them it was his. Huh. Okay then, said the Mine-O-Saur. He put all the stuff down. You guys should play. The dinos looked at each other. Isn't this your stuff? Asked Stegosaurus. The Mine-O-Saur shook his head. I shouldn't have taken it. The Mine-O-Saur was still walking when he heard the dino shout, wait! Can you make a prediction? What do you think's going to happen next? He said that they're not his toys, and he put them down, and he said, you can play with them again. And he's being nice now. What do you think's going to happen? You think they might be able to play together? Let's see. They said, we want to play with you, said Mine-O-Saur. You really do? The dinos nodded. Yes, it's true, if you'll share. It's fine. The Mine-O-Saur yelled, it's a deal. I have the thing I want, he squealed. You don't know how this makes me feel. My friends, you're mine. Mine, mine, mine. Okay, so what happened in our story? We have the Mine-O-Saur who thinks everything is his. He's being mean. He's not nice. And all the other dinosaurs are getting upset with them, and they don't even want to play with them. And then all of a sudden, he realizes, what good is having all this stuff if I can't play with anybody? So he decides to do the right thing and give it all back. And then the dinosaurs are excited again, and they're like, you can come in if you want to share, if you want to come over and play, but share. So that's important. Remember, you got to share with your friends, your brothers and sisters, because no one wants to play with somebody that doesn't want to share. We want to be nice friends. We want to be kind friends. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story. And just a heads up, I'm going to be doing some stories over the weekend too. I know that, school is not happening during the weekend, but I have some fun stories that I think you'll like. So if you want to go to the YouTube channel where you found this video, I'll upload them each day, Saturday and Sunday. Look for some more stories. And I might even have a story for bedtime sometime this weekend too. I'm working on something. So it's great to see you again. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Have a great day.